Tai Chi Chuan. Here we have Chen who brought the Chen style to Beijing. Yang Fu in the 1920s and 30s, he popularized the Yang style throughout China. So the public form that he taught was spread throughout China, and a lot of the forms, short forms that came into existence, like the 24 form or the 37 Yang short form, all came from the public teachings of Yang Fu. Wu Chuan was the son of Wu Kuan Yu, and he popularized the Wu style in the north and the south. And Sun Lutong, who was a student of Hao Wei Zhen, created Sun style Taiji from his experience with Xingyi and Bagua. There's a free registration at yongyantachiusa.memberful.com/register to gain access to this full video. This is just a teaser clip. You'll be able to get some free information. Tai Chi is known throughout the world for its amazing health benefits, as a gentle moving meditation, and as a unique martial art that uses softness to overcome hardness. Tai Chi is also fun and easy to learn and has something to offer everyone. It requires no special equipment, just loose, comfortable clothing and smooth-soled shoes. It can be practiced anywhere. At each class, you'll learn and practice a variety of easy and effective techniques to help you relax body and mind. Regular repetition of these movements will stimulate circulation and digestion while assisting the body's restorative capacities to function naturally. Tai Chi also improves natural breathing with a focus on core strength and function, or moving from our center. This subject offers a unique Tai Chi experience, taught in the traditional way that has been handed down for generations, offering tailored classes in small group settings to enhance the learning experience. Matt learned Tai Chi in 1990 while in college at VCU. He learned from top students of Grandmaster Fu Jianwen, Coach Shu, and Coach Ho Wei Chi, who was from the Shanghai Wushu team and a coach there. Fu Jianwen was the Yang Tai Chi coach there. Fu Jianwen was one of the primary inheritors of the Yang style after Yang Fu died in 1936. Matt has trained and certified in Shanghai, China, and USA. I've competed in international and national competitor in forms, push hands, weapons, and full contact. I taught at many martial arts schools and park and recreation centers. I'm also a doctor of acupuncture in Virginia. Here's a picture with Coach Wei Chi in the center, Fu Wan next to her. You'll see me in the blue shirt. This is at Tongji University for the 50th anniversary of the Yongyan Taiji Association. There's Fu Jianwen correcting me with the part horse's mane. At the time, I was probably 21, 22, and didn't even know what I was getting into. I was just taking a recreation Tai Chi class, and the teacher said, "Okay, we're going to go to China and see my teacher." And little did I know that her teacher was a very big deal in mainland China. Tai Chi Chuan is the most popular martial art in the world, practiced by millions of people in the parks every morning, along with Qigong, stretching, and other exercises for health. The art has evolved and modernized through the ages. Tai Chi is a grand concept, cosmic and universal principles. Tai Chi means grand ultimate boxing. The world outside us is the macro Tai Chi, and the world inside us is the micro Tai Chi. For instance, the microcosmic orbit, the Du meridian going up the back, and the Ren meridian in the front. And we have points along the way. What can you get from this class? This class was originally for acupuncture students, but now it's going to be open to the public. So Tai Chi is a dynamic Qigong to help you learn your internal structure. You'll study the postures and movement. And we have an internal force called Jin that can help break up these blockages in our body. This is going to teach you how to help your patients about structure and mobility. We have a saying, the moving hinge will not rust. And when there is pain, there is a blockage. When there is no pain, the qi is flowing freely. As an acupuncturist or just a student of Tai Chi, you'll develop Ting. This is a listening skill, not just with your ears, but with touch and feeling, using your hands. Ultimately, this is needed for pulse taking in Oriental medicine. I'm putting my fingers on some pulse points at my wrist. Or for the palpation of points, I'm going to touch a point to find its location. You can feel there's a difference between this area and where the point is. It feels like a little indentation. For using Tuina techniques, if I'm doing this technique, I'm feeling, is the point opening? Is the muscle relaxing? What's happening to the patient? For medical qigong, if I'm hovering my hand over the point, do I feel a hot sensation or a cold sensation? I will get feedback from the patient. Are they feeling a hot sensation or a cold sensation? Are they feeling less pain or more pain? And also for the needling technique, I'm going to stick this needle into my point here. If I'm going to push the needle down deep and then lightly come up, or if I'm going to lightly come up and then push the needle down, you can sense through the needle, and you'll need that when you're helping your patients. This class is designed to help you become a Tai Chi expert and how to teach people how to move with Tai Chi with good structure correctly. You'll be able to identify posture issues like the backward tip pelvis, the forward head posture, high pelvis, forward tip pelvis, and sitting postures. There's going to be an epidemic of neck problems with everybody looking down on their cell phones all the time. Know how to identify a balanced posture and imbalanced postures, like the scale of the shoulders, the hips, the knees, the feet. Problems at the feet, like pronation in the feet, is going to manifest in problems in the knees, pelvis, hips, shoulders. Yongyan is the home of the Yang family. This is a picture of the outside the walled city of Guangfu town. This is the house of Yang Luchan with the yin yang on it, and Yang Luchan receiving the teachings from Chen Changxing. Here's a picture, a drawing of what they believe Yang Luchan looked like. Here's Wu Yuxiang of the Wu style, Wu Jinchen of the other Wu style, Sun Lutang of Sun style, and Chen Fa-ke of the Chen style. Yang style, from Yang Luchan, he learned the old form from the Chen family. Some people speculate that he didn't learn the actual Chen style. If you look at the Yang movements, they're slightly different than the Chen movements. That he may have learned another form because he was an outsider to the Chen family. So he was given another form. The Yang movements are slow, even, gentle, big, and large. And Yang Luchan learned from the 14th generation Qin family member Chen Changxing. The Wu or Hao style. This is the first Wu style that came from Yang and Qin styles, and is slow, smooth, small, and the posture is high. Wu Yuzhang learned from Yang Luchan and then learned from Chen Jingping, the 14th generation. Wu Hao is a smaller frame. There's the other Wu style that came from Wu Kuan-yu, a Manchu bannerman, who learned from Yang Luchan. They lean their body, but when they lean, they think about being straight. There's Sun style, who learned from Hao Wei Zhen. And their movements combine the three styles together, Tai Chi, Xingyi, and Bagua. There's modern styles out there, like the 16 form, the 24 form, the 48 form, the 42 form, and the 88 form, and styles like the 37 Yang short form of Chin Manqing or the 99 form of Chin Panling. There's many styles out there. Those are just a few. What are you learning? You'll be learning the 8 form of Tai Chi Chuan. Our Yang Tai Chi Chuan comes from the Yang family by way of Fu Zhanwen, a Yang family member by marriage and disciple who learned this form in the home village of Yangyin, Guangfu Town. Yang Xiaopeng, son of Yang Banho, was the head patriarch of the Yang family in Yangyin. This form uses the first 8 moves of the long form and is great for beginners. Here is a picture of Yang Fu and Fu Zhanwen, the book Mastering Yang Style Tai Chi Chuan. However, this book has a lot of issues because it's showing the public or modern version of the long form that Yang Fu taught throughout China, but it's not the 85 long form of Yangyin County, which pivots differently. It pivots on the weighted leg and doesn't have extra shifts. Here's some of the classic pictures with Yang Fu. Here's some of the postures of the 8 form. We'll start with the Wuji standing, ward off left, ward off right, roll back, press, push, single whip, lift hands, white krantz red wings, brush knee, and then there's a transition movement of ward off left to repeat the form. We repeat this form 8 times for a total of 64 movements.